I really enjoy this foundation. I wore it for about 4 days straight, and then I had the breakout, so it scared me. All right, my gorgeous glam sisters, let's try out this new NYX Bear With Me Blur Foundation. I did tell you guys in previous videos this made me break out, and then I had a couple people interested in it, and I was like, you know what, let's test it out again, because I was trying a different primer off camera, and I think that might have been the culprit to breaking me out, because I'm looking at the ingredients on their website and I'm going, I don't really see anything but a lot of dimethicones. I use a lot of dimethicones in other products and they don't break me out. So I'm gonna give this a try again. I did return it and now I had to repurchase it, but I wasn't able to get the same color because they didn't have it. So I did get vanilla, and I'll show you guys what it looks like up close, the pictures of what vanilla looks like. And that was actually a perfect match for me. And then I'll show you the swatch as well. And that was just taken in natural daylight on my iPhone, no fancy lights, so you can really get the true depiction of that color. And then I'll flash what it looked like, and that was 8 hours after wearing that foundation. It is a really beautiful foundation. For $14, I was like, I need to revisit this and really do a dedicated video to it and show you guys. So we're not going to do an extremely long wear and test on camera because I already know how this wears. It wears beautifully. This is very comparable to the one size skin, like blurring type foundation skin tint that he released, that Patrick Starr released last year, which was really good. And it does remind me a lot, like a dupe for it, almost dead on. I do like the color tones a little bit better with one size, but you are paying more as well. So for $14, this is a dead on dupe for that, in my opinion. It is really blurring, and it is a really beautiful, affordable foundation. We're in a really tough economy right now, and a lot of people are struggling. So I really want to get more and more affordable finds out there for you guys. So for those that don't want to spend on luxury makeup, you have some really good options, especially for mature skin. So if you're new to my channel, I have mature skin. I'm going to be 45 in like a month and a half now. So it's approaching those mid 40 years of mine. Well, actually, I'm kind of technically already mid 40s. But if this wears well on my almost 45-year-old skin, it's going to wear well on anyone. So this foundation runs $14, like I already mentioned. It's 1 ounce, 30 mils. You're paying like what, 46, 47 cents per mil. That is a really good price point for a pretty fantastic foundation. So I'm really excited. So in this video, we are going to try out light neutral. I already showed you what vanilla looked like, and I think light neutral is a really good match as well. This may be a little dark on me, but we'll have to see. I just kind of tested it out in Ulta today, but I didn't really gauge to see what it's going to look like from my neck to my face. I just did it on my hand. So it'll be interesting to see how it's going to work and see if it's going to work with my skin tones. It does oxidize a little bit, but not much. This is available in 24 skin enhancing shades. It's a lightweight formula that delivers up to 12 hours of hydration, which is pretty awesome. It's a tint foundation to help minimize the appearance of pores, dark spots, blemishes, and skin imperfections. Its blurring formula helps smooth skin texture and offers 16-hour comfortable, breathable wear. It helps control shine without being ashy or cakey. It's not supposed to fade, and it's transfer resistant. So I'm really hoping it was the primer and not this foundation, because it is really beautiful, you guys. The texture is incredible. We're gonna jump right into the application process in just a second, but I just want to show you in studio. So this is light neutral. I do prefer the vanilla, so I may have to try to find a store that has vanilla so I can exchange this. But I really love the texture of this, and it is hydrating, I have to say that. So this one's kind of oxidizing pink, so I really don't think it's going to match me, but at least you guys can get a good perception of it. We are gonna go in. I have my Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream on, and I have all of my Dermatology skincare on. You guys know I only use Dermatology as far as skincare prep. You can use my code Kristi20 if you're not familiar. It's the only or if you're new to my channel, it's the only skincare I will ever use, and sunscreen. So Kristi 20 at checkout gives you 20% off unlimited. All right, so this Ulta Poreless Face Primer is another one I wanted to show you guys. I used this a while back, and I thought, you know what, let me pull it out again. I got a new one, and then I found my other one, and I was like, oh no, I don't need a new one, because I had a pretty good amount in there. But this one is really, really good. It's 1 ounce, 30 mils. It runs $14. Currently, right now, it's $7 on their website, so half off right now. And they run really good sales, Ulta Beauty. But this is a fantastic primer. I actually found this primer because I was on a website to help those that have breakouts and have lower comedogenic ratings, and this one popped up. This one and another one that I was really surprised over, but this was one of the few like brands that I recognized on there, and I was really excited. So I'll let you guys see what the actual ingredients are. You've got a lot of seed oils in there, so that's kind of cool. I don't know if, I guess those are non-comedogenic. I'm not really too familiar on it, but it's highly refined grape seed oil is one of the highlighted ingredients that gives you more antioxidant properties. Has safflower oil, which contains beneficial fatty acids known to help be in prevention of moisture loss, and Camellia sinensis, I don't know if I said that right, leaf extract. And then you also have green tea, which is known for skin smoothing properties. It's formulated without parabens, gluten, mineral oil, or fragrance, which was awesome. I'm gonna apply it with my Anissa Beauty. This is, I need to get the actual face one. This is the skin, the eye cream one. But at least it allows me to get a little bit in there. I'm gonna get into my lines a little bit just to help smooth that out. I'm not gonna put all that was on my hand because I didn't really need that much. Again, I like to put the rest on the back of my hand so they look nice and smooth. And then I'm just gonna kind of press it in with my hands. It's a very smoothing primer. I forgot how much I really love this primer. It's been a while since I've used it. I was using it when I was really having serious breakout issues, and I thought, okay, let's go back to this one because it is really good and it doesn't make me break out. Okay, so primed up. So both $14. We're looking at some good affordable prices. Now let's go in with the NYX. And I'm just gonna actually just put it onto my finger first. I'm gonna start off with just a little dab. I don't think you need that much with this. So hopefully this will semi-match. I feel like it's a little too pink toned for me. Yeah, it's looking a little pink. Darn it, that's okay. Vanilla is my perfect shade. So by the time it oxidized into my skin, vanilla was the perfect shade. I'm gonna go in with my BK Beauty 101. Do you guys see how pretty that is? And this is one you can really just do with your fingers too. You can just throw this on really quick. Again, it's so much like the One Size. I think I can get away with this shade, but I did like vanilla a little bit more. Just vanilla had a little bit more of that light olive in there. So that's okay, it's okay. I will go find vanilla at a different store. So that was just one little dab, and that was pretty good coverage. I'll show you guys what it looks like up close. So I can go in a little bit more, which I will still probably do a little bit on my discolorization areas, but you really don't need a lot. This does get a little messy, so just be aware of that, but it's so good, you guys. It really is so good. And I'm just gonna contain that to right here and right there, because I don't really need it all over. It's just in the areas where I need some assistance on the sun damage and hyperpigmentation for my breakouts. I'll let you guys know in the comments section. I'll start wearing this a little bit more and see if it breaks me out. I will always update you guys in future videos. That looks really good, you guys. Okay, so yeah, that's the coverage you get. I really enjoy this foundation. I wore it for about 4 days straight, and then I had the breakout, so it scared me. I didn't do under my eyes so much because I really want to focus my concealer there. It is not a bad match, you guys. What do you think? I think that's actually pretty darn good. I still like vanilla more, but I can go either one. I thought it was going to be too pink, but it's actually a fairly good match. I don't even see any demarcation lines there. So light neutral. Maybe I'm more on pink undertone than I even imagined. It scared me at first because I'm used to always buying yellow and olive, but I think I'm more pink than I even realized. All right, neutral. This is neutral, but it did pull off more pink in my opinion. Now let's go in with Urban Decay Stay Naked 30NN. So the reason why I didn't go all the way up with my foundation is because I'm trying this new way of doing my makeup just to see if I like it better with not doing the foundation all the way up and just really sticking to the concealer. We'll see. I always change my mind. Just taking my BK Beauty 109 and just really making sure I press everything in. For some reason, I don't know if it's because my skin's a little bit more dry, but I'm not loving the foundation as much as I did the first and second time I used it. So I don't know, maybe it's the color, maybe it's just my skin today. Sometimes our skin is just a little temperamental. I personally think I like the one size a little bit more, but I need to get all my makeup on and to really tell you guys. So let me start setting this down. I'm gonna go in with my one size 2R powder. Finally broke out my new one because I'm like, yeah, the other one's getting a little shabby dappy. I like to load up my puff. I'm gonna go film 2 more videos after this. So I will come back after that at the end of the day and I'll show you guys how it wore. Just taking the leftover, what's on the puff, and just setting down the center of my face. Going in with my Charlotte Tilbury medium 2. When I feel like it's completely dry is when I start doing more swiping motions. And that is how the foundation looks with my concealer and my powders. And that's what it looks like, just kind of in natural daylight popping through. As you can tell, the coloring type slightly changes a little bit, but just gives you a better perspective so you don't see the perfection you get from my studio lights. But very beautiful. I really like the finish of it. So I am gonna pop off camera. I already know everything kind of layers over things really well. I mean, I can do a little bit of contouring, I guess right here. I'll just do a little bit. So I'm gonna take my Sephora contour powder in 36 First Touch onto the BK Beauty. And again, this is now an individual 112. And that's what it looks like. And I'm just going to just slightly contour the cheek a little bit. And then just go back in with my powder brush, nothing on it, just to blend. And that's how it looks. Perfect. All right, you guys, I will see you guys at the end of the night and we'll come back with my final ratings. So that is how everything turned out. I filmed 2 other videos. So we're looking at about 6 hours now that I've had this foundation on, and it's worn really pretty. For a $14 foundation, I have to give it some credit. Like, that's pretty darn good. It's, you know, definitely in my magnifying mirror, I can see a little bit of cakiness coming in through here. This is one that if you have mature skin or textured skin or oily skin, you're gonna wanna really be careful and prep your skin very good and prep accordingly, depending on what you have, because it can look makeup-y, you know, and that's the only thing I would say about this one. Whereas like my Iconic London, this one I can barely tell I have foundation on at the end of the day. It's just wears even better throughout the day. And the Make It Forever HD Skin, same thing. So would I put this on top? No. But would I say it's a good dupe for the one size? Yes. I think it gives that blurring effect upon first application. It's beautiful. I would rate this a 4 out of 5. I would say about 85% of me would recommend this. And it really just depends on what you're looking for. If it's this, like a budget thing, then yes, this gives you a little bit more coverage. This is 32, this is 14. But when this is on sale, you know, it's getting a little bit closer to this price. So I would say for younger girls, I think this is even better. I would like probably say 95 to 100% for younger girls. For us mature skin ladies, I think we need a little bit more in our foundations. Now I have the new L'Oreal one coming out. I'm waiting for it to come in the mail. It just launched at Ulta. So we're gonna try that one out, and that's another affordable foundation. Again, I'm trying all these different affordable foundations for you guys because I really want to give those options. And you just never know. Try it out on your skin. Even if you have mature skin, you never know. I still like vanilla better, but this has still worked for me and worked for the video today. And I'll remind you again what vanilla looks like and how that wore at 8 hours. Now I used a lot less in that video. I didn't even use that much in this video, but I used even less in that video, or in that, when I wore it, when I was testing it out off camera. And I think it wore a little bit better like that, but it still did show up through here. I can still see it through my laugh lines. As far as everywhere else, I think it looks pretty good. Makeup usually wears really well on my forehead. I never really have too many issues there, but all in all, I think it's beautiful. I think everything else lied on it perfectly. I do think you have to watch which concealers you use. Now, using this with the Urban Decay Stay Naked, this was a little too drying for this. So I would definitely have to use something moisturizing, like either my Sephora Bright Future or the Huda Beauty Faux Filter. So you definitely need a concealer more moisturizing, in my opinion. Just kind of, there's something about the combination of it with that foundation just works out much better. So, but it's funny because both of these are light neutral. Actually, let's test that out really quick since we're right here. Let me shake this up. Let's see if that, so this one is definitely lighter, this light neutral from Iconic London, and this one is definitely more. So I like the color tone better with the Iconic London light neutral. This is Iconic London, and that's the NYX Bare with me. But those are both light neutral. So definitely my skin tone, so that works out. This one, the Iconic London has a little bit more yellow undertone, which I personally like. So I would definitely say pay a little bit more. If you have over 40 skin, I would definitely go with the Iconic London over this one, just for our mature skin. I just think you'll have a much better wear time with this. And yes, you'll pay 15, 17, I don't know, you do the math. I do beauty, not math. You'll pay a little bit more for this, but not like breaking the bank more, right? Still $32 is a little bit more affordable. If you get it during the Sephora sale, is even less than something like this, where I think it's better and more suited for younger girls, in my opinion. So I hope that helps if this was something you were interested in. But if you're like, Kristi, I am really on a budget right now, then I'd say go for it. Try it, mix it with moisturizers, prep your skin, prime your skin really good, and you should be okay. And I'm still testing out another affordable brand, so stay tuned for that as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. I hope you appreciate it. More doing more drugstore videos as well as luxury brands. We're gonna do both because you know that's what we do on my channel. So I have a $10 eyeshadow palette on, so stay tuned for that look. That might not be next week, but the week after. We'll have to see. I don't know, because I have the new NARS coming in and I really want to do that one as well and get that out as soon as possible. So we'll just kind of have to play it by ear, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you're new here and you made it this far, I mean, you're a true Glam Fam sister and I really appreciate it. My videos really appreciate when you guys make it to the end, so thank you so much if you are already here. If you're new here, please remember to hit that subscribe button and click the post notification bell. Join us. We're here every Friday and Sunday, and we just love for you to become part of our family. Please give this video a huge thumbs up when you guys hit the like button, and when you comment, it really does help my videos out. Also, when you share this video, I would love for you guys to share this with your family and friends. The more you share it, like it, and comment, the more I get pushed up through the algorithm, and I greatly appreciate that. I couldn't do this without you guys. Thank you for all your love and support. Make sure to follow me on all of my socials at Kristi Allure. Check out my merch, Glamorous Life Collections, and I will see you guys on the next video. Love you guys. Bye.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought